Good morning, Port St. Lucie. Welcome back to another episode of PSL Daily Download, your first stop to all things real estate in Port St. Lucie. Today, we're going to touch on our usual topics. We're going to start with rates. We'll look at the market, inventory. We'll go over a quick little article here locally from Port St. Lucie. And then we'll wrap it up with a list of ways that lenders that I work with could potentially help you as a buyer or your clients as potential buyers that may have difficulties qualifying because their income is maybe non-verifiable or it's hard to verify outside of pay stubs, W-2s, or taxes. So I'm going to touch on that and we'll end the video and get our day started here. So actually, before I start, I'm drinking. I showed my cup yesterday, so today I got a shameless promotion and muffins uh cup this morning. Actually, I won it at my networking event. So pretty cool. It's the shamelessness. I don't know if you can see that. Must go on. So definitely a good group of people. If you're a small business and you want to promote your business, definitely reach out to me and I'll get you that information. So all right. So let's get our day started. So we're gonna go to Mortgage News Daily's daily rate survey. Okay, and let's see where they have the 30-year fix at 7.06, the FHA at 6.47, and the 30-year VA at about 6.5. Doesn't look like a lot of changes, but we will see as the day goes. All right, on CNBC's Market Watch here. Looks like all green. So shockingly, right? All year, everything's been green. So we're looking at the U.S. Treasury, 10-year Treasury, and it looks like it's been going up 4.403, an increase of 0.038. So I haven't had a chance to look at rates this morning, but I expect them to maybe be a little bit higher or unchanged. But once if it continues throughout the day, we may see rate increases throughout the day. If it drops, obviously we'll get good news and lower the rates. All right, let's jump into inventory. Okay, so as of this morning, again, this is something that I manually track through realtor.com. These are not official numbers, but it's a good sense to kind of see where kind of the trajectory is going in the market here locally. So number of current listings, I have it at 2211, which is down 0.14% from yesterday. Now month to date, which that's not too much, but month to date it's actually down 0.5%. So that's some movement there. There was very little movement. And again, I break it down between homes priced under 375 and over 375. There wasn't a lot of movements in these buckets where it went from 501 to 500 and 1711 to 1709. So not a lot of movements there. Now, number of current reduced listings that actually jumped up a little bit. It jumped up 1.66%, which in real estate, anything that's 1% is it's some movement. So that jumped up to 611. And number of rental properties actually decreased from 344 to 336. So one thing that came to mind this morning, because some of these numbers, you see them jump around quite a bit. I think that may have to do with Friday being Good Friday. So I know a lot of businesses were closed. A lot of people obviously celebrating the Easter holiday. So a lot of these closings may have been pushed to this week, which coincidentally started a new month. So these beginning numbers may kind of throw things off just a little bit. So, all right, let's go to our daily article. So at the networking meeting, I get this newspaper every 2 weeks from a local, uh, you know, whole networker that we come across here in Port St. Lucie all the time. And she provided the newspaper. I saw this article. I was like, great, I'll share this one. This is from the St. Lucie Voice. Um, Starts actually this was written or actually came out March 28th. So it's a little, a couple weeks. Actually, they come out every 2 weeks, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So the next one drops tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. All right, maybe the following week. All right, so let's go to the article that kind of caught my attention here. Entertainment District plans for tradition get council go ahead. So, two high-end shopping, dining, and entertainment venues totaling 350,000 square feet are in the works for Village Parkway, sorry, in southwestern Port St. Lucie. I touched on the heart-shaped structure that's coming up in tradition. Now they've approved more entertainment and dining um, to come to the local market. So again, pun intended, that's going to be the heart of the city if it's not already. So again, great place to have. It's a great family place. It's great for business, and it's nice to see our local city here grow, our community. All right. So today we're going to end on the list of ways your clients or you as a buyer could potentially qualify for if you are struggling to verify your income because of, there might be many different reasons. So again, the normal way to qualify would be, let's say if you work for a company, W-2s, pay stubs. Secondly, you have taxes, maybe 1 year, 2 years taxes. Another form of proof of income would be 1099 income. So, you would just provide the 1099s and the lender would be able to calculate your income based on that. Personal bank statements, also business bank statements would be averaged out as far as the deposits go. There's an expense ratio that goes into that, but not to go down a rabbit hole, but it would be a portion of the income that gets deposited into your personal or business bank account. Asset statement loan. So if you have some sufficient amount of money in financials, let's say in investments, things like that, and you really don't want to take them out, and let's say you live off of that, you just withdraw it as you need. You have maybe no income or very little income. Well, by using your income, you may be able to amortize that income, and lenders would use that as a qualifying factor. Also, we have CPA letters, which a CPA could complete a verification of your employment, of how much you make from your business and your expenses. And a lot of lenders would accept that. And then lastly, the DSCR program, which is strictly for investment properties. And this one really has no income. We really don't even ask for any source of income from the applicant. And what we would do is do an appraisal. Is usually the way that it gets done. The appraiser would put the expected or the average rental for a property like the subject property, and we would base that income to qualify. Generally speaking, there's a 1-to-1 ratio. And again, there's some banks that go a little higher, some banks that go a little lower. But usually, for example, if the property would be able to generate $2,000, then your housing expense, let that be, mortgage, taxes, insurance, maybe an association fee, then it could be a 1-to-1 ratio, which your housing expense could then be as much as, in that example, $2,000. So there's a lot of ways to qualify. If you're not informed, please ask a professional like your realtor, myself. But there's a lot of ways that you may be able to qualify that you're not sure that you may not know today. So other than that, I hope that was value to you. If you did, please, if you found value, please click the like and the subscribe button. It helps the channel grow. And here locally, we want to help all of us grow together. So there's enough business for all of us. So when you have a chance, click the like and the subscribe. I'm going to put a video up here that I posted this morning as well. Hopefully you find that value in that one. So other than that, have a great day and let's get our day started. Have a good one. Bye.